Does your business feel like it runs, or does it feel like it runs you? Because if your business only grows when you're working nonstop, posting every day, and trying to be on every platform, that's not a visibility strategy, my friend. That's exhaustion. Today, I want to talk to you about how to build a business that grows without burning you out. And you're thinking, yes, somebody finally explained this to me. So I just want to have an honest discussion about how we can truly build these online businesses without exhaustion. How can we do it with ease and in a way that's authentic to us? Because here's the problem nobody talks about enough, in my opinion, and hopefully I can help change this over time. A lot of business owners build their business with hustle energy because that's what they think it takes to get it done. And listen, that hustle works at first, but it is not sustainable long term. You cannot run, ask me how I know, you cannot run 150 miles an hour like your hair is on fire for very long. You just can't. And then people will say, oh, we'll just work less. Okay, sure, right. Maybe once you're years in and you can hire a team, but not in the first few years, my friend. So the real goal is not working less, it's being strategic and building systems that make the growth easier. If your business only grows when you are pushing nonstop, you don't have systems yet. And the entrepreneurs that I work with inside my 8-week group coaching accelerator called Business Visibility Made Easy, they're not trying to work harder. They are with me to learn how to build visibility systems that grow their list and attract their clients without exhausting them. I teach them the exact strategies that I used to successfully build the business I have now. And I did that alongside my corporate job, busy kids, and my family. And you're thinking, well, okay, Tracy, this sounds great, but don't I have to be everywhere on every platform to have success? Nope, you don't. That's a myth. That's a big fat liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. You do not have to be everywhere. Now, here's where we get into believing this. Common sense would suggest that real business growth, true business growth, requires us to be on every platform, in every inbox, in every DM, just on 24/7, 365, right? Common sense would tell you that. But the truth is that you don't. I am proof of it, and so are my students. Visibility does not require being everywhere. It requires strategy and putting strategy behind the content that you do create, because content without strategy is a waste of time. And content for content's sake is just noise. And it's a recipe for that exhaustion we're talking about and that burnout. So what do? Well, here's my philosophy, and this is what I teach in my program. I want you to choose one primary platform. Make it work for you first. Do not try to be on all the platforms all at once. And do not think that you have to be posting on social media 7 days a week. That's too much. I built a very successful business and hit over 6 figures in my second full year by focusing on Facebook and posting a few days a week, but giving valuable content that drove to my list and brought in more leads. So write this down on a sticky note. Master one platform before you multiply your platforms. I'm going to say that again. Master one platform before you multiply your platforms. So here's what you want to do. Decide the one platform that you want to use, that you can use to grow your list, and then learn what content attracts the right people on that platform and how to move them to your email list. We are using the online space to get people to the offline space in the inbox or in the DMs. That's what I consider offline. Learn how to turn that engagement into conversations in that inbox and in the DMs, because that's where the magic happens. We have to be talking to our ideal audience. Gone are the days when you can throw something out there and people just scoop it up without getting to know you, without knowing if they can trust you. Before they're giving you their money, they want to know who you are. And what can really drive that faster and convert them into buyers faster is those conversations in the inbox and in the DMs. And once that works, expansion onto other platforms becomes so much easier because you can repurpose all the content that you've been creating for your first platform. Now, right now, you'll see me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Well, the only reason why I'm still on Instagram is because I have an assistant that makes me look really good, puts me there, because Instagram doesn't convert for me. And LinkedIn is a secondary platform, and we're there also because I have an assistant, and I also go over there to interact just every now and then periodically. But Facebook, that's my jam. That's my one platform. All right, so let's talk about your content, because content can create burnout too. So why do most content systems burn people out? Again, many entrepreneurs believe they've got to post every single day. 7 days a week of content, can't do it. That's exhausting. Content should support your business, not dominate your calendar. I'm going to say that again. Content should support your business, not dominate your calendar. So here's a system that I developed for creating my content week in, week out, while I was building this business alongside that full-time job and our busy kids and our family. It's the 90-30 content strategy. You're going to create 90 days of content topics in only 30 minutes. Now, the first part of this is a visualization and a brain dump. Who are your ideal clients? What can you give them? What are they feeling? What are they wanting? What are the words they're saying? What are the emotions they're using? And then you brain dump ideas, topics, things that you know, based on the work you do, that you know could bring about the change that your ideal client is wanting. And I want you to try to list out 12 topics, because with this system, we take one topic per week for 12 weeks. 12 weeks is 90 days. And then you pick that one regular piece of weekly content that you want to do. Do you want to do a live video? I did live video for years on Facebook, every Thursday at 11:30. Do you want to do a blog? Do you want to do a podcast? You pick that one piece that you're going to do every week. Then you look at that topic, you create that piece, and then, my friend, the magic of AI steps in and helps you create social media content posts based on that regular piece of weekly content you just wrote. So you post your regular weekly content. You've got those 2 to 3 new social media posts that AI helped you write based on that topic. Add in one free lead magnet a week, a post about that. Add in a post about one of your paid offers or book a free info call, and you're done for the week. You don't need more content. You just need a repeatable content rhythm and a system that will help you create that one regular piece of weekly content, repurpose it into social media posts, throw on a lead magnet, throw on a post about a paid offer or your free Facebook group or your podcast or your blog, and you are done for the week. And all you've had to do is create that one piece. Let me know in the comments if I just blew your mind with that. All right, so after that, we've got that weekly rhythm, that easy system to use. We need to put strategy behind your content to make it truly work for you to get list growth and leads. So your content should be inviting people to your email list. It should be introducing lead magnets. You should be sharing your paid offers. You should be using your content to start conversations. Social media is top of funnel. It is not the whole funnel. Social media is where the relationships begin, where the visibility begins, and your email list and your DMs is where the relationship deepens by having those conversations. So another mistake I see a lot, and if you guys have known me for any length of time, you've heard me mention this ad nauseum. Most social media profiles are not optimized for business growth. Now, I teach Facebook because that's where I built my multi-six-figure business without paid ads. But this strategy I'm about to share with you also applies anywhere and everywhere you're given a social profile. So Instagram, LinkedIn, communities that are on things like Substack, Mighty Networks, anywhere that you have a profile. Because when somebody lands on you in a community or Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn, they should immediately understand who you help, what problem you solve, and where they can find you, and a call to action that leads to your email list. Those social media profiles have to be helping us grow our list. Business grows through content that attracts your ideal clients to your list and to DM conversations, through building those relationships, not from going viral. Oh my gosh, I could get on a soapbox about that, because going viral is fun, but it doesn't necessarily grow your list. And if it doesn't lead you to bringing in more leads in the DMs and having conversations that convert, then it's not even worth thinking about. I am proof you do not have to have viral social media or a massive list to have a business that provides you with the income that you want. I'm going to tell you a story. A year or so ago, this gal hired me to help her build her business. Words are hard today. She hired me as her coach to help her build her business. She had, this is going to surprise you, 500,000 followers on Instagram. How much money was she making? Nothing. $0. Because she was so focused on chasing that vanity number and that dopamine hit from that vanity number, she was not focusing on the things that actually grow a business. The boring things like patience, consistency, list growth, leads, conversations, and building relationships and being consistent with your content, and that patience that is so annoying for organic growth. So I want you to write this on a sticky note. Clients rarely come from viral posts. They come from conversations. I'm going to say that again. Clients rarely come from viral posts. They come from conversations, either in the inbox or the DMs, virtual networking sessions, in-person meetings. Okay, let me recap this for you. To build a sustainable business without burnout, what does that look like? It looks like picking one primary platform, a weekly content system like the one I just shared with you, having very clear, fun, valuable lead magnets that your audience is going to want to opt in for, getting that consistent list growth happening, and conversations in the DMs and the inbox with your new leads. And my final point for you, my friend, a business that grows consistently should not require you to constantly push harder. It should feel structured, repeatable, sustainable, have some ease to it, have some flow to it. Because if you feel like you are constantly having to hustle and push harder all the time, you're on the way to exhaustion and burnout, and that's not what I want for you, my friend. All right, I have a free short training I can't wait for you to get your hands on. The link is in the description notes. It walks you through the 90 and 30 strategy that I just mentioned to you, mapping out 90 days of content topics in only 30 minutes. You can go to tracybeavers.biz/9030 show notes. So tracybeavers.biz/9030 show notes. And I would love to hear your thoughts on this episode, on this video, and on this training. Send me a message, comment below, DM me or email me. Share it with a friend. But tell me what you want to learn, because I will bring it to you every single week. And the other thing I bring to you every single week is this reminder. Don't go it alone. Being an entrepreneur is freaking hard. Some days everybody wants to buy what you're selling, and other days you feel like, is anybody remembering my name? And if you feel like you're alone, you are not. Come join my free Facebook group called Be a Confident Entrepreneur, get visible, grow your email list and your income, and get into a community that will give you more support than you could ever imagine. I want you to have a great balance of the week and weekend. And remember, when one of us rises, we all rise. So that is why we have got to keep cheering each other on.